All right, let's have a discussion today while I crack this open. Ooh, crispy. But today I just wanted to hit record and talk about this question or this idea or this question that recently I've been thinking about is that is is principle useless without practice? What do I mean by principle is useless without practice? You see, most of us, we, if you're like me, you can relate with me on listening to videos like Danco, Actualize.org, and other personal development books, even where they give us practice to try, whether it's writing things out or thinking about this question and just practicing practices in general, like practical practices, if that makes sense. That's easy, but yet we don't actually end up doing it. Like we take in all the principles they have, the ideologies and the ideas they have, and it gives us that dopamine hit, but we don't really take action when it comes down to it. Instead, we find ourselves just doom scrolling and watching reels. Next thing you know, 3 hours go by and you're like, oh man, I didn't put in the practice I said I was, right? And I, there's so many things where it's like, oh, set a timer and just do it. But then it works sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't work, if that makes sense. But why is practice actually more important than principle? The reason why it's more important, to me at least, now that I'm realizing this, is that we don't need more information. Like we just need to, like, if you're in a stage where you feel like you've read so many books already, you've watched so many videos, you watch so many podcasts already, and yet life is still not better, maybe take a step back and look at what you are currently doing. Are you just watching the videos and saying, "Oh, that's good. That's a good idea. That's a good idea," and then you're putting it in the back of your back burner of your brain that you're telling yourself, "Oh, after work, I'm gonna do this practice," and yet when it comes down to after work, we don't even give 5 minutes of that time. You see, like I'm also struggling with this, and so the delay, because the thing is, the reason why I'm even talking about this is that there's the delayed gratification that you feel good about yourself once you actually do it, right? Like once you do the thing. For example, today I went for a jog, and part of me like literally did not want to go for a jog today. Like, and I have been procrastinating. I'm a master procrastinator too, guys. You know what I mean? Like I am perfect too. I procrastinate. I go on and off my fitness, my diet, and my fitness. And so I'm still trying to figure it out, right? And so today I didn't feel like jogging at all, but I went for a jog and I felt like in the moment, like the first 20 minutes, literally like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Like, but then once you get in the flow, it's like you're reminded again, oh, it feels so good to finish it. It feels so good that now I'm doing it. I feel in flow state. But being aware and being conscious to actually do that thing, it takes so much practice. And it's like, I feel like at some point I have to realize that we must accept the phases we are going through. I feel like there's in a way there's cycles. We go in a cycle of flow state where we're continuous, and then we hit a plateau where we're just doing the same thing. It's not bad, nothing wrong with that. But then we fall back a little bit, and then come back again, and it's like a cycle, and it doesn't, like, the time. What I'm trying to say is the time lapse between that. the timeline between those stages, it varies, right? And so practicing it, doing the practice and just trusting yourself that, hey, I'm gonna give 5 minutes of practice. But even if I tell you this, most of us, like the ego in our mind just wants distraction, and it just wants to be comfortable. And because I still have to fight through that consciousness as well to be more aware and just actually do that thing that I said I was gonna do. That practice, that's writing, reading, or even just stretching, for example. Like it's like you get in the flow, but then we snap out of it and then we have to come back. It's just about coming back and pulling ourselves every time. That's why big picture thinking and reasoning why, like reminding yourself why you're doing this in the first place, is a reminder. It's just a nice reminder. And allowing yourself to fall off track too, and just be aware when you're falling off track. And give yourself a few days. I don't really There's not really like a perfect amount of day to take a break, right? It depends on person to person, but just go back to that practice. I want you to go back to that practice. It doesn't like and change it up, change a different practice. Don't just stick to one practice. Don't just stick to one workout routine. Don't just stick to one morning routine. Change it up. Change the sequence of it. Now I'm thinking about it. I remember just how not like we just live through like subconscious, like not consciously really, when we go through our morning routine sometimes, that I remember this. What my coach told me, he said, tomorrow, be aware and try and put on the socks. Like, you know how when you're putting your socks on your feet, right? We have this, we just don't even think about it. We have this thing where we either put it on the right first or the left first. So for tomorrow, do the opposite. Don't do the same one you do. And like being conscious of that, it's like, oh, that's when you start leveling up your consciousness. And then you go on a different route going to work, different walk. You see different things. It's like we get stuck into this like A to B, if that A to Z, if that A to Z, if that makes sense. The same structure, and sometimes we really just need to change it up. But you gotta take a sip. This is more like a solo cast podcast type. I really enjoy, I'm really having enjoyed. I'm starting to truly enjoy filming myself and being more comfortable speaking to you in the camera, just like looking there, and m- my voice to be not so monotone anymore. It's a practice that, it builds, it's a muscle too that I'm trying to build because there's something real with being comfortable speaking to the camera. It really just connects with you truly, to you listening. And at the end of the day, it's about connecting and being authentic in a way where it's like it feels like I'm just speaking to you just one on one, if that makes sense. That's my goal. And let me know how I'm doing on that. Because I think I have improved in the last year now. It's crazy how fast it went. It's been a year since I first started my YouTube. And the first couple ones were not the best. I completely got sidetracked, but hey, that's okay. Sometimes we just gotta let the video go in and have a conversation with you. So, what's the one thing for you? What's the practice you've been putting off? What is it? What is it that you have been wanting to go back to? Maybe would a different way to do it work? Maybe a different workout routine would work. Maybe starting with going for a walk, a good start. Maybe reading your first page is a good start. Maybe sitting there for 10 minutes in meditation is a good start. Maybe eating protein and taking it seriously is a good start. You see, I'm giving all these ideas, but at the end of the day, your mind is just gonna pick whatever it wants right now. But I'm telling you, you just and you think that you wanna just habit stack it like all in one day. It's like, you really gotta learn that, gotta get used to it first. Don't take too much. Just don't overwhelm yourself when it comes to change. Change, it takes time to actually change our habits, our behavior, our mindset towards it. Because sometimes we're motivated, sometimes we're not. Sometimes we're on the flow, sometimes we're not. And so realizing that and knowing that as long as you're going to come back to your practice, not just listening to all the videos. Although, like, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with like watching too much videos of ideas and like all these personal development. I think it's normal for us to get in the like a self help junkie kind of phase. It's not bad. Like, I mean, we all go through it, and we do take something out of it. But at the same time, it's nice to just sit there and really think. The one thing too that I'm like trying to practice is, they say, spend an hour of contemplation, being strategic, or meditation. And now you might be thinking, bro, that's not enough time. But an hour is actually not, like, it's actually not a bad investment. This is something that my ego was trying to avoid, but the one that's actually could be the most helpful is just sitting there in silence. It doesn't have to be meditation. It doesn't have to be like, just be, and it doesn't even have to be all in once. Like an hour, it could be split in 15, it can be 30, 15, 15. It can just be a whole hour. But this thing right here, this practice has been helping me so much. This alone, just sitting there for an hour. But yeah, hey. I also got in a trap of drinking too much diet zero, like Sprite, Fresca. Fresca's the best though, in my opinion. Sprite and Diet Coke. But I'm really gonna slow down on this. Although it's crazy that this is the first idea I had. Just, first time just having like a solo cast with you, me filming, get my practice in, as well as talk to you, discuss with you, and I get to enjoy my Sprite. It's best, all the best in the world. But just keep going. Stay strong in it, brother. Trust yourself, because no, this journey might feel lonely, but just keep practicing. It doesn't, stop trying to perfect it with streaks. Just do the practice that you enjoy the most and just focus on that and change it up. Don't get in the trap. Keep going, keep learning, and at the same time, if you really want to level it up, like want to take it up a notch, then share it, through YouTube, X, Instagram. But just, I honestly, like, just pick one thing for now. Don't spread yourself out too thin like I did. So if you're gonna do YouTube, then you do YouTube. I would love to connect with you. We can grow together. I'm starting out in this YouTube journey, and for us to grow, especially the early stages, is that we all have to come together, support each other. But yeah, if you are interested to connect with me on that too, let me know. I would love to. I like to talk about personal development, fitness, probably, right? Definitely fitness. And then being more conscious and building confidence and all this. Still trying that's the main thing, is to help you build confidence, be comfortable in your own skin. Excuse me. Start your true stride in your fitness journey and just level up together. But if you do, I have a Discord community where we do 11 push ups. It's a free community. And if you want, you can like this video, subscribe for more, and I will keep putting as much value as I can to you to help you be more self aware, more conscious, live the best life we can live possibly in this world, in this earth, and provide as much value as I can. But at the same time, I need some feedback on what kind of what kind of things you want me to talk about too. But that's all I really have for you today. I will see you again soon. Take care.